Alright, here we are. We're gonna check out the 3 wheels at Rapids. There's a bunch of nets also, but this is the 3 wheels. Sometimes there's 4. It's been as many as 10 in the old days, a long time ago, when there was hundreds and hundreds of fish wheels on the Yukon. So just got this one running today. This is my wheel, and it's old. It's probably 10, 11 years old, which is really old for a fish wheel, but it was built really carefully, and that's why it's lasted so long. Probably has more hours of use on it than any other fish wheel on the Yukon River. Alright, we'll go check out the next one here. My buddy Steve, he's just got his going today too. This is a relatively new wheel. You can see the lumber just looks a little newer looking, and yeah, and it's turning a little slow. I was with him when he turned it on for the first time, and he noticed that, and he's going to go put an extra board on the paddle boards. That's the thing that's coming out of the water right now. Those couple of poles there. If you put paddles on that, put boards on that, you'll get more push. And so this thing will be turning fine tomorrow. When the water's real high, you don't need any paddles at all, like what he's got. And then when the water gets lower and current gets slower, you need a little more help. So and here is Charlie and Ruth's wheel, and this is another relatively new wheel, and he's got a couple of paddle boards on it. You can see those pieces of plywood up there that help it turn. This wheel is in really fast current. It's not so much the wheel is in really fast current, it's that just to the outside of the wheel, the current is very fast. This is actually the best fishing spot out of the 3 wheels. You would think that the migrating fish, I'd have the first crack at them, and therefore my wheel would be the best wheel. It's not so. It's the current drives them into the wheel, and there's a lot of fish that go by my wheel on the outside, and same with a few less at Steve's wheel. His wheel's a little better than mine, a good bit better than mine. And then Charlie's is definitely the highest catcher of the 3. And yeah, it's location, location, location. Just like when it comes to what makes a good wheel spot or net spot, and a lot of factors go into the fish wanting to come near your gear. And the last fisherman along this bank is the seagull right here on the rock, and it's just sitting there in the rock, and there's always a seagull there or two or something like that, and it's one of the real good spots for the seagulls to get the down migrating, the out migrating, the juvenile Chinook salmon, the 2-year-olds that are migrating out to the ocean right now to grow up into big fish and come back. And that's what the seagull is eating. There's lots of those fish moving downriver, and he just sits on the rock and nails them. Oh, we won't bother him too much more. Yep. And now we'll do a turnaround here and head home. And there's the rock island in the middle of the rapids. There's some crazy currents around this thing too. And right off the back of that is a good net spot. And the sun is just going down behind that hill. That's it for the sun. Just going down. Yeah. We'll head back to camp now. In sight on the other bank. All right, we'll see you now.